True strength comes not from the power we hold, but from how we choose to use it for the good of others. Once upon a time, in the serene and magical land of fairyland, fairies lived in peace and harmony. Each fairy had a unique gift, a power they used to serve the land. They protected rivers, tended to flowers, and cared for the trees. The land was filled with laughter, joy, and the shared responsibility of keeping the world balanced. But one fairy, Aylana, was different. Aylana was gifted with immense power, yet she was never content. She believed her abilities made her special, stronger than the others. While the other fairies used their gifts wisely, Aylana couldn't understand why hers were never enough. She yearned to be the most powerful fairy in fairyland. In the heart of fairyland stood the ancient has tree, a tree so sacred that its fruit could only be picked with the queen's permission. Every year, the fruit would grow and enhance the fairy who ate it. But Queen Seraphina, the ruler of all fairies, had forbidden anyone from picking it without her blessing. Yet Aylana saw it as the key to gaining unmatched power. One fateful day, the temptation became too much for Aylana. With no one watching, she grabbed her bow and arrow and shot for the glowing fruit. The fruit fell, but as it touched the ground, it shattered, its magic lost forever. As the fruit vanished, Queen Seraphina's fury spread through fairyland. She called Aylana before her, and the weight of her actions became clear.
You have misused your power, Aylana. You will face the consequences of your selfishness.
Aylana was banished from fairyland, sent to the human world to learn the true meaning of power and humility. There, she would face the consequences of her arrogance. In the human world, Aylana felt lost. There were no magical rivers, no trees to care for, only strangers, unfamiliar surroundings, and an aching heart. Her power, once so vibrant, now seemed a distant memory. One night, as Aylana slept, an ancient woman appeared in her dream. True power, the woman whispered, comes from helping others, not from taking what isn't yours. If you wish to regain your strength, you must learn to listen to your heart. The next day, Aylana saw an elderly couple mourning the loss of their children. They were alone, their hearts heavy with sorrow. Aylana, moved by their pain, knew she had to help them. That night, she used her magic not for herself, but for them. She showed their children in a dream the sorrow of their parents. The family, touched by the vision, returned to embrace their aging parents, healing their hearts. With the family reunited, Aylana felt a warmth in her heart. A glowing apple appeared before her, a symbol of her redemption. She had learned that true power came from kindness and selflessness. Back in fairyland, Aylana was greeted by the queen and the other fairies. Her strength was restored, but this time she understood the true value of her powers. As she gazed at the has tree, Aylana smiled with humility. She had learned that the greatest strength lies not in power, but in using it to help others. Today we learn from the story, true strength comes not from the power we hold, but from how we choose to use it for the good of others.